Welcome to the Honest Podcast, which is us behind the scenes at Ayr United Football Club. And it's in conjunction with University of the West of Scotland. Niall Kavanagh is with us, a graduate now. Niall. I'm Rob McLean, and we've got George Oakley, and we've got Ben Dempsey with us. Neither of them are training at the moment, but hopefully, George, you two back soon?
Yeah, nice. Just obviously, I think you've got to look at it, it's probably the amount of games that obviously me and Skip played last year, and our bodies have taken a toll a little bit. So that's what this time of the year is for, really, isn't it? Just to make sure we come back tip-top ready. And so just a few little niggles here and there just to make sure that we get past them and ready for the season. And
maybe back, Ben, in the midst of the League Cup games sometime around then?
Yeah, hopefully. I'm guessing that will be the plan. But it was just a frustrating one over the summer. I wasn't able to do anything, so just resting up, trying to recover after a long season, and hopefully not too long.
So you're thoroughly miserable?
Could say that. It was, I like to stay active over the summer, but no, it was nice to spend some time with the family.
Is what happened at the end of last season, and the fact that last season, George, ended quite so suddenly, is that now history?
I think it's always going to be in the back of your head a little bit, isn't it? But it is history. You can't change what's happened. You can only change what moving forward. And obviously, we just want to better what we did last season, and that's the aim, I think. But yeah, we know what we have here. It's good. It's a good surrounding, and I think we can only get better. And obviously, the signings that you're seeing and things, and obviously in football, people come and go, don't they? But it's good recruitment, and just hopefully kick on it from where we finished last season, but hopefully we can do a bit better.
And I guess you can use that pain, can't you, that you felt at that point, Ben, to fire on into the season and to look to go that further step up the ladder?
Yeah, definitely. It's not something you want to happen again, so use it as fuel to go again, but there's no time to hang around in football. It's fresh season, so we can't dwell on it, so we have to kick on now.
Nah.
George, you touched on signings there. New signing Sean Want, you played with him at Hamilton. You want to tell us what he's like a wee bit?
See, I thought he was younger than what he is when he came in. Do you know what I mean? But I realised he's only like a year between me and him, or 2 years between me and him. But yeah, no, playing with him, he's just. I said this to Ben, and he asked me as well. I just said he's kind of a centre back that likes a challenge. He loves a slide tackle, likes to get stuck in. He's pretty quick himself. I don't know if he's still got that in the legs. He was when he was younger, anyway. But he'll bring good. Be quite solid at the back. Really, he's. I haven't seen him in a while. Obviously, he's been over in Ireland, but I think he won Player of the Season last year as well. So he was, and what you've seen from even just following each other on social medias and things like that, you see he's been doing really well out there. So no, I'm looking forward to actually seeing him play again. Obviously, it's been many years since we played together. So.
I think Scott McMahon's looking for some commission on that deal because
he keeps going on about that actually. He actually keeps going on about that, but that's what I mean. Sean's joined our car school as well, so obviously he's got a lot to live up to, obviously with our car school. But he's a good lad, and he's slotted straight in, and obviously he knows a few of the boys, as he knows Scott McMahon as well. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing him play again.
The manager was talking about maybe a lack of experience being a factor in a disappointing last quarter to the season, Ben, and he certainly looks to be trying to put that right at the moment, because I think we're talking on the Wednesday. What is Wednesday the 17th? Is that today?
The 18th.
18th, something like that, middle of June, sometime. And at this point, there are 4 signings in. And somebody, not me because my arithmetic's not good enough, but somebody's worked out that between the 4, it's upwards of 1,500 senior games they've got under their belt. So I think we can safely say there's experience being added on here.
Yeah, definitely, and it's good to have as part of the squad. I think it was mentioned a few times about the inexperience that we had last year. We had a young squad, you could say. Thought we did. Majority of the season was very good, but we sort of probably struggled towards the end, and probably could have used a bit more experience. So hopefully the new lads coming in can add to that, and players can lean on them.
How do you feel about Stuart Bannigan coming in your area of the pitch?
It's good to have good players joining the team, good competition, healthy competition, and looking forward to playing with him. I've played against him many times, and it's a tough challenge against him. He's non-stop and makes it difficult, so it'll be nice to be playing with him rather than against him.
Yeah, is he one of those that you'd actually prefer to be on your side because of the way he is, George?
Yeah, I've had a few arguments with him on the pitch, to be fair, but no, it'd be nice to have him on our side in the battle now. So No, I'm like Ben. I'm looking forward to, playing with him, seeing how he is in our squad, and as Ben said there, it's because he works hard, and I think he'll slot quite nicely here.
So at the time of recording now, we've just started pre-season. Obviously, Ben, you're not really taking much part just at the minute, but as captain, do you feel that there's more pressure on you to set standards as you're the captain in pre-season?
Not necessarily. No, I mean, it's difficult because I'm not able to be out on the pitch and training with the lads, but sort of try and do my bit off the pitch, help the team gel. But not just me, the whole boys. It's a welcoming group, so I'm pretty sure it's easy enough for everyone to come and gel.
How important is it to take another step up this season? To be, I mean, there was a point last season, wasn't there, after 3 quarters maybe of the campaign, where it was the title that was being looked at pretty closely, far less finishing third as we planned out. It's quite a difficult season to analyse because points-wise it was the best ever championship. It was 19 points better than the previous campaign.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely progression last season, vast improvement from the years that I've been here. Had a very good squad, and it probably is a bit of disappointment the way the season ended because of how good we were for the 3 quarters that you said. But yeah, we just have to try and go again now. It's important that we use that as a benchmark and try and improve on it.
When you think back on last season, you do have the facial expression of someone who would like to kick the cat or something, who would like to or kick somebody. Is that frustration still nagging away at you?
Probably more so than some of the other boys, just because I haven't been able to probably run or do anything over the summer. So maybe I have dwelt on it a little bit, but like I said, there's no time to hang around in football. New season now, so I have to use it as a benchmark.
George, 16 goals for you last season. That was your best ever, wasn't it?
I flirted around that mark quite a bit, but yeah, no, it was good. As I say, I enjoyed last season, and obviously showed even with Jay Henderson. Between us, it was like 48 goal contributions. So it was like good to play with him, and even to just even hit that bench. Obviously I wanted to hit the 20 mark, but it didn't come. But that's my target for this season, is just to keep bettering myself every year and just hopefully get that.
So 20 in this new campaign then?
That's what I'd like to think. That's my aim.
There's a lot of talk at the moment. It's not done yet. Anton being a part of the squad again, obviously his contract is up. He's had that horrendous injury. He's making really good progress at the moment. If he is back on the scene, that'll be quite exciting, won't it? The prospect of you and him and Curtis May and all battling for those attacking positions. Yeah,
nice. Again, as you're saying, you want that healthy competition. There's a lot of experience between us 3 there in that forward line, really. So, as I say, it will be healthy competition. Just see what happens, obviously, through the season, because obviously you're going to be challenging each other, and hopefully it's going to benefit the squad as well and benefit us, and make sure we hit the ground running, all of us.
George, you've been here at Somerset for a year now. We've just touched on there about experience and that. Would you class yourself as a leader in the group now with the experience that you have?
Yeah, no, definitely. As I say, I'm 29 now. I think I'm past them young years, I can say now. But as I say, I've had a whirlwind career. I've been abroad, I've been up here, I've been down south. I've seen it all in a way and dealt with all of it as well. So I think my experience from that, it can help others as well, even when I see them in a place where I've been before, if it's mentally, physically, whatever it is. I like to think that I can help them, definitely. So yeah, definitely one of the experienced ones now.
One thing I love, Ben, about your story is your folks showing all the dedication that they showed to initially to be coming back and forth from down south to come and watch you. And they love the area so much they've moved up. It's a great story. Yeah,
my parents have been, probably can count on one hand the amount of games they've missed since I was about 6 years old. So it was a strange feeling to be away from them when I moved up here originally. But yeah, it's nice to have them here. I'm not sure they moved up necessarily just for the football. They've got a granddaughter now, so they love looking after her and seeing her. But yeah, it's really lovely to have them here.
I think they definitely win the award for dedication, don't they, to initially do all that travelling, and now, well, because they're living around here, not so much travelling.
Yeah, no, they're local to here now, so it's a lot shorter commute than it was from London. So a lot less petrol money, and you can put that way.
You're on your best behaviour then, mum and dad kicking about?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I live in Glasgow, so about 45 minutes away from them. But yeah, it's nice to have them.
Ben, you clean sweep for yourself at the Player of the Year event at the end of last season. As much as it was a disappointing end, can you take any personal pride from that?
Yeah, of course. I thought I personally had a good season. It was nice to have the recognition from my teammates and from the fans. So obviously really grateful for that. But hopefully this year I'd trade all that for promotion.
There must be quite a few contenders for Player of the Year when you think about it. Ben got most of the awards. Scott McMahon must have been up there. Yourself, George, because of the goals count. Jay Henderson's numbers were great as well. I guess if Anton had kept doing what he was doing early season, he would have been in there as well. So that's about half the team. So I mean that tells the story of a pretty successful season, even though it ended in tears, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it's just as you say, it's a share of the load there, isn't it? If you think about it, and then obviously you got Jay Henderson, who was in the Player of the Season, and then you had us, me, Ben, and Scott McMahon in the Team of the Season. So. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to see that. I think what you're saying is it's a spread thing in there. You know, everyone's doing their jobs and getting the rewards for it, but just didn't get the final bit over the line, which in our case was promotion. So, as I say, it's in the back of your head. I know it is, but you've got to take that, and that's got to be the fuel to the fire to this season and push everyone on even more.
Ben, you've probably got more time than you would want at the moment to be thinking about the season and thinking about what the competition is going to be like in the new campaign. Ross County are spending a lot of money, it seems, at the moment. St Johnstone, of course, have come down as well. Those two will both want to be bouncing back. How do you evaluate the teams who are not going to be knocking on that door or hoping to knock on the door this season?
Well, I'm sure there's going to be a few teams thinking that they've got a chance this year. Obviously, you've got two really good teams coming down from the Premiership. Yeah, like you said, maybe have bigger budgets. Can see they're signing some good players, but so are the other teams. So I think it will be another challenging season. Last year was really tough, but probably not looking too much at other teams. It's pre-season now, so we just have to work hard, get our fitness in, get through the games, and then hopefully sets us in good stead and we can kick on and start the season really well.
Ben, this is your fourth season now here at Somerset. How much do you enjoy playing for there?
Yeah, no, I really enjoy it. Ever since I came through the door here, I might not look like it now, but I really enjoy it. I'm smiling. I smile all the time in the change room. It's a really good club to be involved in. The boys are great, the staff are great. So, yeah, I love it here. Do
you have to make an appointment with him to get a smile out of him, George, sometimes? Yeah?
No, trust me, he might look shy, but he's not. Yeah. He's a smiley one, don't worry.
Just need a coffee and me.
Yeah, there you go. After a coffee, then he starts talking, then you're fine, and you got the best Ben.
There's this amazing connection here. There's just a great feel around the club. There's a great connection between the staff and the players and the supporters. I think the numbers have grown in the course of the last couple of seasons as well. And obviously that's a trend you look to continue, because when Somerset Park is bouncing, it's something special, isn't it?
Yeah, like, you know, even in the Scottish Cup against Hibs, them sort of games, and you know, when it's packed, the old terraces and things, and you know, you're looking up as a player, you can see it's packed. It's such a good feeling. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, you just want to do well for them, because you know, people are coming to watch you week in, week out, and you know, that's what we want to do every week. We do want to go out and do our best. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't go our way, but that's just football. But you know, the thing about being here is hard work, and everyone's got that. Everyone works so hard. Do you know what I mean? And it's a credit to, you know, the gaffer and all that for how hard he actually makes us work, but how hard we work for each other as well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's good, and I hope that the numbers keep going and hopefully get more in the door this season.
He makes big demands, doesn't he, the gaffer, and Steve Whittaker as well, and I think he's pretty honest as well, isn't he? Because very often after games he points the finger at himself before he thinks about pointing the finger at anybody else, and there is that sort of collective feel about the dressing room, Ben.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he would have had high standards, him and Witzer as players, for their respective clubs, but he's come here with the same standards, and it's up to us to sort of match that, and I thought we did last season, but we have to go again now. But yeah, like I said, he holds really high standards, and up until now the boys have been brilliant.
Inexperience might have been a factor late on, and the fact the results took a downturn. Not maybe, injuries as well, because I think maybe for those last couple of games there were only 4 people to go into a back 4, and that was it. There were no other defenders.
Yeah, it was a sort of a struggle towards the end of the season. We had some unfortunate injuries and knocks here and there, and yeah, I mean, it's probably the way we played in the last game was probably the first time that defence has played together. So it was a struggle to get through, but it's not something we can dwell on now. It's done. Can't change it.
George, I was looking at your stats from last season. The first 3 league games, you had 3 goal involvements. Are you looking to hit that type of form again when the league campaign gets something running?
Yeah, no, definitely. As I say, I think every year you develop and you want to better yourself anyway. So, you know, especially being a forward, it's all about confidence and believing in yourself and having a team surround you to provide for you as well. And you know, and that's all you ask for. So yeah, as I say, I want to keep improving. And if that's my stats from the start of last season, of course I want to improve this year. So yeah, I'm one of them people. I take every day as it comes, and I just want to be better every day. So hopefully I can do the same thing or better at it.
Yeah, I think everybody wants to come out of the blocks at the start of the season and almost making a statement about what you're going to do, eh?
Of course, like start of last season we did that, I feel, and you just felt so fluid in what we were doing, and I think we were going into games just knowing, you know, how good we were. And I think we just want to replicate that, especially in the second quarter of the season when we were flying. We were every week in, week out, just knowing when we were going out to play, you know, we were going out there thinking, you know, we've got a beating of these today. We know we're going to, you know, win the game here. And I think that's what we want to get back to, is just going out with the confidence, knowing that everyone's going to put a shift in and we're going to come out with a result.
Part of the good feeling around the club, Ben, is what's going on off the pitch as well, isn't it? Because the North Stand, the new North Stand, it's not new now, it's a year old, has made a big difference to the whole atmosphere, I think, around the place. And of course now the developments are starting to happen behind the railway end. There's going to be a gym and training pitches and all the rest of it, and maybe ultimately everything self-contained around Somerset Park, which will be pretty amazing for the club, won't it?
Yeah, I think since I came in, it's changed massively, and the chairman's done a brilliant job, and he continues to do so. I mean, I think we've probably definitely had more fans last season, and this impacts us positively. We go out there with more fans pushing us on, so it's benefiting the whole club. And yeah, like you said, we've got a gym and training ground. Looking forward to seeing that develop.
Good to talk to you two, and hopefully you're not sitting here doing a podcast. You're actually training full pelt and back in the team shortly, and wishing you both a great season. This has been the Honest Podcast, and it is available in video and audio form from the usual sort of sources, and we'll be back soon with another podcast.